Hello and welcome to the Goodwood Motor Circuit, and we're here today for the Lancia Motor Club track day. First of the year and my first club track day of any kind, so it's going to be really exciting. We're here in my father's 1972 Lancia Fulvia. We've had it for, well I say we, he has had it for a year and a half. It's a South African import car, so it's right-hand drive, and we've never done anything like this before. The car, he's driven it to the Netherlands, so it's happy to do long-distance drives, but high-speed driving on a track is something that is probably quite alien to it. So we spent yesterday just fettling it, making sure everything was okay, fixing a few loose exhaust bolts, just checking the car over, taking it for a nice quick shakedown to make sure everything's okay. And we've driven here this morning, glorious drive, wonderful weather, beautiful sunshine, a little bit nippy, but it'll warm up, and yeah, we're going to have a great time, I hope. That was our driver's briefing, and now we need to head out and get the car sound checked, so that responsibility falls to me. Hello. You alright?
I thought maybe that's my exhaust rattling, but I'm not sure it is.
I hope not. The car's been noise tested now. So there's a 98 decibel limit here at Goodwood today, and our little Lancia was only putting out 85. Unfortunately, minor mishap with the brake lights sticking on. So we had a little look under the dashboard and the switch had completely fallen out, bolted it all back into place, and now they're off, so we're ready to go. Right, we're up next. Should be a couple of minutes. Excited?
Yeah, very.
It's going to be good. So we're in a group with Aurelia B20, Delta Integrale, and some Porsches which have snuck in. Yeah, no filming allowed with this camera, so I'll set up the GoPro for the next one. And yeah, oh, exciting! So we're back. It was brilliant fun. Car performed really, really well. Good oil pressure, didn't get too hot, sounded fantastic. And yeah, I know someone's particularly chuffed. How was it?
It was great. It was really good. Very exciting. I'm still buzzing, and we're going out again.
Oh yes.
And again, and again.
Certainly are. And we've even got a nice spot next to another Fulvia, a red one, so we can get confused when we come back from coffee and can't remember which one is ours. But yeah, absolutely epic. So much fun. And it's my turn next. So now we're in the queue. It's my turn now. Very, very excited. We've lined up behind the same Delta Integrale as before, just completely by coincidence. There's no specific order for today. We just show up, jump in the queue, and head out whenever we feel like it. And very, very excited, to say the least. I've not driven this car very much. A couple of days down to the members meeting last year, but that's pretty much it. So this is going to be something a bit special. So we're just waiting to go. We're in the pit lane, all lined up. No more Integrale. He had to drop out for some reason. Left the car abandoned in the paddock. So we snuck in. Got a Fulvia behind us, a lovely HF. Really nice car with more headlights than you could ever possibly need. And in front, Boxster S, Alfa Giulietta, the new one, not the nice one, and another Aurelia way down at the front. So we'll see how this goes. I am very, very excited about this. Very nervous. This is only the second time I've driven at Goodwood.
No, I'm nervous.
Oh well now I'm really nervous.
He's excited. I'm nervous. I'm a little bit excited.
It'll be fine, they say. Right, dog leg first, so try not to put it in reverse. There we go. Boxster's up. Boxster's on its way. Here we go, this is us. And we're off. Okay, out onto Goodwood.
Oh, this little V4 sounds magnificent. Into fourth gear, coming up to Madwick for the first time. Getting used to how the steering is going to behave. It's not a rack and pinion, it behaves slightly oddly. Coming out of Madwick, keeping an eye on other cars. The thing with a car like this is it's far from the quickest car on track, so you've got to watch your mirrors as much as your apex is. So that's through Ford Water. Coming up to what they call the corner before St Mary's. Doesn't have a proper name. Coming into St Mary's, into fourth. Turn in, feed the power back on, there we go. Keeping an eye out for more cars. There's another Fulvia behind us and a Stratos, so good company. Braking into Lavant, into fourth, there we go. Turn in, first apex, let it run a little bit wide so that you can then tuck back in for the second apex. Straighten the car up as quickly as possible onto the straight. There we go. This is brilliant fun. I'm taking the entrance to Woodcote wide again so that you can cut back in, take that apex nicely, spread out toward the chicane. Now this is going to be down to third gear. It's quite tight. There we go. Lovely work. Straighten out and roll into it. The world famous Goodwood Straight. I mean, there is nothing else like this track on earth. This is next level. And to be driving it in a car that didn't quite race here in period, but it's not far off, is pretty blooming special. So into Madrick, down into fourth gear. Don't worry about keeping tight on the entrance to the corner as long as you get that second apex. Into fifth gear. Lovely stuff. Now that Fulvia is gaining. I feel I should let him past. He's checking his mirrors. Is he getting antsy? I'm not sure. I think we're okay for now. Now then, braking into Lavant. Again, fourth gear. Worked for me last time. It should work this time. Tip it in. Maybe a little too tight this time. Try not to lose too much speed. There we go. As few steering inputs as possible. Oh, this is something else. Right, braking now into Woodcote. Down a gear, lovely. Just stave off the brakes, turn it in. Little hint of understeer there, carrying more speed than last time. Right, coming up to the chicane now. On the brakes. Turn it in. There we go. Oh, here he goes. Oh, that sounds good. He came out of nowhere. Absolutely flying, that Ferrari. This lovely steering wheel, just, you feel everything through it. There's no padding, there's no leather, there's no Alcantara. It's just a steering wheel. I'm going to move over. Alpha's on his way. Just brilliant fun. Also, now we've done a couple of laps, I need to keep my eyes on the mirrors, on the road, and on the oil pressure gauge, because this is an old car. It's been through the wars, and the last thing we want to do is cause it any undue stress. Here comes a 911. Okay. A little bit more understeer, there we go, carrying more speed this time. Let the wheel open out, here we go, onto Lavant Straight. Letting him past, letting him past. There we go. This is an incredible experience. This is a wonderful car and in one of the most special motor racing circuits in the world, no question. No question. And there's the checkered flag. Thank you. Wow. Oh, now we'll let it cool down. Just let it cool down. That was amazing.
So we've both been out on the track now. It was an unbelievable experience. Completely different to driving a classic car on the road. Doesn't even compare. Utterly incredible. And what a place to do it as well. And in the company of some pretty incredible machines. So this afternoon I'm going to let Dad go out on his own, have a couple of laps. I'm going to grab some photos and some video, and yeah, then it'll be my turn again. But first we're going to check out exactly how many Fulvias there are in today's lineup. And surprise, surprise, we're going to start with ours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Lancia Fulvias, including Zagatos. So now that you've been out for a few laps, what's the plan of attack this time?
Refinement.
Refinement.
And more refinement.
Excellent.
And faster.
Fast refinement.
Yes.
Oh, good stuff. Well, this time we have 356, and behind us a very meaty sounding Zagato with semi-slicks and the widest of arches. That's a serious piece of kit, that is. spent the rest of the day hurtling around the Goodwood circuit, only stopping for a coffee and to watch some other cars take to the track. And when we ran out of fuel, of course. So that meant we had to go and fill the tank and buy some fuel additive because we'd forgotten to bring some with us. But besides these hiccups, admittedly of our own making, we had no problems with the car throughout the entire track day. The oil pressure was great and she didn't even overheat. Pretty good going for a 40-year-old car. And that's it. Our track day in the Lancia Fulvia has come to an end, but it's been an incredible day. It's been utterly breathtaking at points. I learned so much about driving this car and an enormous amount about this track, and I've been coming here for 20 years. I've only driven it twice, and now I feel like I know it in a completely different light. It's changed how I look at this place. It's been a totally enjoyable day. Everything about it. The people have been so friendly. This is the most beautiful racetrack in the world, in my opinion, and the cars have been unlike anything you'd see at another track day event. This has been perfect. And what a car to do it in. What a beautiful car. Utterly sublime to drive, great fun, far from the fastest track day car in the world. In fact, we were probably one of the slowest cars here today, but we had some of the most fun. And that's all you want. That's all you can ask from a day like today. And I know I'll be doing this again. Whether it's in this car, whether it's at this track, I don't know. But I will be doing more of these days. They are the best.